Hello Wanderless Hearts and welcome back to Wanderless Keva. So today I'm going to cut right to the chase and give you 10 things you should do once you board your Carnival cruise. So let's get right into it. So the first thing you should do once you board the ship is attend the muster drills. Now I can't stress this enough, and for you first time cruisers, just so you know, your cruise ship is not going to leave unless everyone does it. So it's just best once you were to board the ship to just get it out of the way so you don't have to worry about it anymore. And if you are unsure of where to go, they have workers that are going to be everywhere. You just go to them and they will direct you as to where you go for your muster drill. And on your sail and sign card, it's actually going to be on there as to which section you go in order to do so. Now, just before I get into the others, I definitely think that these may not be in any specific order. It really depends on what time that you board the ship. So some persons board early and some persons board closer to the time that the rooms are open. So like I said, this really determines on what time that you board the ship that some of these may go in that order. So in that case, number 2, I would say go to your rooms. So basically, if your room is available or accessible for you to go in, I recommend that you go in your rooms, check to make sure everything is in place, that everything is how you want it. That way, if you have anything that you don't like, you can actually get that fixed before the remaining of your sailing to make the rest of your trip smooth. So if anything is missing from your room or anything is not in place, then you want to make sure contact the guest services or your room attendant and let them know so that they can fix that for you as soon as possible. Now, in some cases, your rooms may not actually be available. So that really depends on what time you board the ship. So if you board the ship and your room is not accessible, then I recommend that you go and hang out to the pool section. Then you need to prepare yourself as to what to bring in your carry-on so that you'll be able to go to the pool if you want to. Now, if you're not sure of what you should pack in your carry-on, then I would post a video here for you to take a look at for you to know what to pack in your luggage. Because there are things that you would pack in your carry-on and there are things that you're not allowed to bring in your carry-on that you may have to send in your luggage that you would be sending with the porters. So you need to know the difference between those two, and I would make sure I put both videos here for you to see so that you would know what to pack in those types of luggage. Now, number 3, I would say, is to rest. So once you were to go to your room or you were to go to the pool, if your rooms aren't available, then I say take a break and use that as a moment to just chill and relax, because we all know after traveling and the process of embarkation, things can get a little tiring. So just take a break, because there's going to be a lot of things on the schedule, a lot of things to do, and you don't want to wear yourself out. So just use that opportunity as time to rest. Now to number 4, you want to make sure sign into the Carnival HUB app. If you haven't already downloaded it, now is the perfect time to download it, and you want to log in, and that way you'd be able to set up your Wi-Fi and you'll be able to see all the different activities that'll be scheduled throughout the day. Now, whether you were in your room or you went to the pool to just take a break and relax, the next thing that I would recommend you to do, which is number 5, would be to go to the Lido deck and grab you some food and drinks. Now, you normally have Guy's Burger that is available, and you normally have the Blue Iguana Cantina to get you drinks from. So those are just 2 places that I'm recommending, but there are other places that you can get food from, but those being the most popular ones. Now to number 6. So another thing that I recommend you doing within the first several hours of you boarding the ship would be to unpack. Now, depending on if you have already received your luggage from the porter or you did bring a carry-on with you, you can start to unpack those things, make yourself comfortable. You want to put your toiletries maybe in the bathroom, or you want to put whatever valuables in your safe. You just want to make yourself comfortable by organizing everything into place. And make good use of the different storage areas that they have available for you in your cabin. Now, once you would have organized those things, and this is number 7, the next thing that I recommend you do is actually decorating your cabin door. And why a lot of persons do this, Number one, it's festive, and number two, it makes it easier for you to find and locate your cabin. Now this may seem like, well, why won't you be able to find your cabin? But if this is your first cruise, then you'll kind of see why, and it makes it so much more helpful. And like I said, it's festive, it's fun, and it just makes it so much easier for you and for persons to know that you're celebrating a birthday, an anniversary, a graduation, or whatever the case may be. So I highly recommend those. So if you're interested in doing that, in the description I would put my Amazon link showing you some cruise door decorations that you can use to make your door nice, fun, and festive. And they're really affordable. And I'm an Amazon influencer, so any of my Amazon links that you click, I do earn a commission from any of those. Now, once you would have done with everything in your room and had some rest, you would have already eaten. The next thing that I recommend you do, and this is number 8, would be to familiarize yourself with the cruise ship. So go ahead and explore. Look to see where the kids zones are, where the bars are, where your main dining room, where you're going to be in, where that is, so that you'll be able to find it easily when that time comes. Or you may want to see where the spa is or the casino. Just take some time out to actually explore and see where the things that you're interested in are located on the cruise ship. And that will make it so much more easier for you to navigate when you're actually more settled in on the cruise. Now to number 9, and a lot of first-time cruisers don't know this unless someone would have told them, but the first day of the cruise there's a sail away party that is like no other cruise ship. You do not want to miss it. There are persons dancing, socializing, and it's just so much fun. There's a lot of music and it's very interactive. You don't have to if you don't want to, but whether you join in or not, you would still have a good time. But it's definitely something that I highly recommend everyone at least one time attending, and you can determine whether it's something that's for you or not. But there are definitely other places that you can go on the cruise if that's not your thing. Now to number 10, I would say on day 1, you definitely want to go to your main dining room and meet your servers and see where you and your party, whether you're with a group or it's just you and someone else, or maybe just you by yourself, just to see where you'd be seated and just enjoy that experience on the first date. Now, I hope that this list was helpful and it would help some of you to know what to do on your first day in order to make your cruise a success and start your cruise off the right way. But if I missed anything that you do on the first day of your cruise, then leave it in the comment section. I would love to hear it. But thank you guys so much for watching this video, and don't forget to leave your comments, like, subscribe, and share. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you until next time. Bye.